Clockit Measure is a new premium feature on Clockit that allows real-time scheduling for all your measure jobs, providing a simple interface to book and manage your measures and allowing all sales staff access to their own live schedule. We're currently looking at the measure calendar in the week view. All the jobs here have been listed, color-coded by the sales staff member or the measure that has been appointed to it. To get any further details of the measure, you can click on the job and it brings up the basic details of the measurer, the customer's name, and address. To add a job, it's as simple as clicking on the day and add measure. This will bring you through to the measure job sheet. First, we'll just enter in some basic details. Does the measurer need to pick up samples? What product is it? Carpet, vinyl, or both? We'll just leave it at carpet for now. Choose your time. You can also include an end time if needed. Date, and that's just a simple date picker. We'll stay with today. Enter in the customer's details. Everything's hooked up to Google Maps again. Mobile number, which is especially important if you're going to be using the text notifications function. So with the customer notifications, we have two options. You've got notify by email, which is an instant confirmation of the measure that gets sent to the customer's email address if you've entered one. We also have a new feature which is notify by text, but this is a little bit different to the job as it's scheduled for the day of the measure. It will be sent out at 8 AM of the day of the measure, just reminding the customer that they have a measurer coming around. Underneath that, you've got notes section. Enter in basic details about the measurer, maybe including what kind of product. Last thing we do is choose a measurer and then hit save. We have a look here at the details now from the job sheet that we've just filled out. These details are now available to the measurer. We'll go over to the measurer's device and have a look to see what they see. So this is how the measurer sees all their schedule. They can click on the job. It gives them four options. Call the customer, open up your maps to go to the address, edit, reschedule, which allows them to edit, reschedule from their device, and also measure. Let's click on measure. That just allows them to see the basic job sheet, what they're in for. Then they just tap complete at the top. First thing they see is that they are being advised to collect samples. So they can tick that to say yes, they have done that. Then they just go through and they fill out the basic details of the measure. Is there uplift required? Preparation? What kind of carpet? They can either quantify the meterage now or when they get back to the office, and then any additional information. Two options down the bottom. You can either save and then complete your health and safety or just save it. So that's now been completed. If we go back to the retailer view, we can see down the bottom here that this measure has been completed. The beauty of this is that you have a full database of all measures that have been completed. And if the job is one, all the information completed at the time of the measure can be imported into the job sheet, including customer details, the measure details, and any health and safety that was completed. And it's just as easy as a few clicks, which will greatly speed up your workflow. So just to give you an example of how easy it is, we'll book in a job now. Do that by adding a standard job, carpet, choose your installer, make sure they're available for the day the customer wants, and then enter in the measure details. As you'll see, that's populated the information that the measurer has inputted at the time of the measure. including the customer details here. Simply add your own reference number and maybe upload a job sheet, and then hit confirm. So that's the Measure Calendar in a nutshell. For any more help or advice, please get in contact with us.